how to make money in wholesaling real estate. Get a marketing list, start marketing to sellers, get a deal locked up, sell it to a cash buyer, get your check, quit your job, create the empire of dreams, create the life of your dreams, and run off the sunset and become a full-time real estate wholesaler. That's the goal.
How to get started in wholesaling real estate. I should buy this course. $10,000? Seems perfect. No! Guys, if you're starting out in wholesaling real estate, you do not have to be paying a course. What is up? Zach Ginn here. Welcome to my vlog. And we're going to talk about today the most important question you have to ask yourself when getting started in wholesaling real estate. It's how to get started, right? I think that's the biggest question so many wholesalers have, and that's one I want to answer today. So we're going to do a little vlog today. You're going to see the day in the life of me. We're going to kind of break down exactly how to get started in wholesaling real estate, and we're going to share everything you need to know. So let's kind of break it down. So you want to start wholesaling real estate? That was a question I asked myself when I was 17 years old, over 5 years ago. And now's the question that changed my life forever. We are in the real estate wholesaling mansion, the Zach Ginn mansion, the house that Zach's wholesaling built. And I can tell you right now, I'm not the flashiest guy in the world, but with wholesaling real estate and with your purchase of my course, you can have the insane luxury items that I have, like this house aloe plant that I'm supposed to have to make the house look more green. Yeah, honestly guys, like I'm not the flashiest guy ever. We are doing a vlog here on the channel here where we're just gonna show more about my life, what I do every day. We get asked a lot about that, and also want to ask more questions. I'm trying to document more of my wholesaling real estate process because I do run a 7-figure wholesaling business, doing 6 figures every single month in wholesaling assignment fees, one of the biggest JV wholesalers in the country. And after doing thousands of real estate wholesaling deals, I really want to give back to the community and share exactly the wholesaling real estate process that I learned and how you can implement it in your own business. So the question you have to ask yourself if you want to get started in wholesaling real estate is why you're doing it. I think that's probably going to be the number one thing you have to ask yourself, because most wholesalers out here, they get started in wholesaling real estate to make some money, and they're not really that passionate about the business. And you know, 6 months in, they might make 100K, they might run that up, and they just hate doing what they do, and they actually don't enjoy it, and it turns into a job. So you have to ask yourself why you're doing it. The main reason why I started wholesaling real estate was mainly I hated my job. I was a bag boy. I was making about $8.25 an hour. That was minimum wage at the time in the state of Florida, and I wasn't enjoying what I was doing. It was not living the life of my dreams, and I was not doing what I thought I deserved to be. Quick factoid here. I actually was not allowed to be promoted to my grocery clerk. I was not allowed to stock the shelves. I didn't like talking to all the people. It's kind of crazy to think, but like when I was like 15, 16, I didn't like doing the cashier chit chat with the old ladies. It always took forever. It was always a 15-minute conversation about dollops and sour cream, and I didn't think it was that fun to do. And so I just rather, just stock the shelves and kind of do my own thing. I was a little stronger, like I could do that. They didn't think I was good enough on the customer service side, so I was never did. So when the time I was 17, get started wholesaling, basically putting those like "We Buy Ugly Houses" signs out, and got my first call, made 20K, made 100K before graduating high school, and kind of started my real estate wholesaling journey from there. But this is 2022. This is like a different time in real estate, right? Like things are definitely changing. We got definitely weird times coming ahead. Like, how do I get started right now in wholesaling? The easiest way right now to actually get your start in wholesaling is just by taking action. You just have to have conversations with people that are looking to sell their house. How do you do this? There's multiple ways to find it. Like, you just have to market, really. Like, in wholesaling real estate, there's 3 main ways to find deals. There's 3 main ways to actually get deals done. And this is honestly outbound marketing, inbound marketing, or JVing. Those are the only 3 ways to actually get real estate wholesaling deals. So like, how do you get started in wholesaling? You just got to start doing it. Like, how do you get good at running? How do you get good at playing basketball? How do you get jacked and working out? You just got to take the action. So if you want to get started in real estate wholesaling, I do have a free wholesaling course. It is at freewholesaling.com. That's where I teach the entire wholesaling real estate process from A to Z, and that's honestly my course. There's no like $50 a month, $100 a month like upsell in there. Like, that's honestly the best way to do it. So if you want to get started, I definitely would recommend getting the knowledge up. So as a beginner, you definitely need to get that knowledge up starting out. So how do you get that knowledge up? Go to freewholesaling.com. I got my live streams 4 days a week on this channel. Actually, no, we pumped it up to 5 days a week where we can ask your questions. So the excuse of not having the knowledge because all the knowledge costs money is not there anymore. The only excuse you have is taking the action. So the wholesaling real estate process basically starts by me looking to actually find a motivated seller, somebody who wants to just get rid of the property. We lock the property up under contract, we sell it to a rich landlord or a house flipper, and we make a difference between the two. So one example here is I'll just go meet somebody who wants to sell their house. Either, it might be a code violation, which means the grass is really tall, might have structural damage, might be mold on the property, and it's just a vacant, abandoned house and they just want to get rid of it. I'll actually write up a piece of paper, a real estate contract to actually buy the property. Then what I'm gonna do from there is cold call the 4 rents probably in that zip code and then say, hey, are you looking to buy more rentals? Yeah, well, I have an abandoned property. You might need to put some work into it, but you can buy it right now. The contract will be a really good deal. It'll be below anything you buy on market on the MLS with a realtor. And they'll look at it and say, sure. I get a finder's fee, so if I lock it up for $80,000, I can sell it for $100,000, make a $20,000 assignment fee, basically a $20,000 check. You see on the channel, I show you exactly how to do it, and it happens all the stinking time. A lot of people, they say wholesaling real estate is a scam. It's a big scam, right? And the truth is, the people that always give me the checks in real estate wholesaling are attorneys. Like, it is 100% legal. The biggest companies in the entire country actually do this. If you look at the biggest home builders, D.R. Horton, banks, there's so many corporations that basically just give finder's fee for their deals. For example, like a big builder, they'll buy a big plot of land in Texas, right, for like $10 million. And then it might appreciate in value, but they didn't buy it. They just agree to buy it over 6 months and say, you know what? This place in Texas is not looking good. We have this big opportunity in the Midwest for this crazy suburban thing. Let's just sell this to another builder. And they'll sell it to the builder for $12 million and get a $2 million assignment fee. It happens all the time. So wholesaling real estate's legit. It works. It's definitely one of the best things out here to get started. And the thing is, I'm the only person giving real estate wholesaling knowledge away for free. And it gets tiring. Sometimes I just gotta go take a nap because I'm whooping this guru's butt so hard. But if I'm ever feeling tired, the best thing I can do is just go for a workout. So let's go get a workout in.
So you might be asking yourself, Zach, why are you curling 40-pound weights? Because honestly, these grooves are lightweight, so I have to lift light. So you might be asking, why am I curling? I gotta make these grooves curl up in a ball when they see me. Why do I bench? Because these grooves are just pushing up me. I gotta push them up. Why do I pull up? Because these grooves pull up on me. Gotta whoop their butts. This is why we train, to whoop these grooves' butts.
Shit my way, or the highway, and in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb.
Like wholesaling real estate and working out, if you don't put in the work in working out, you're not gonna get the results. And if you do not put the work in your wholesaling, you're not getting the results. All right, let's head back.
Woo, that was a pretty good workout. Got a little pump in. Always works really well. So I actually find when I'm working that if I block out my work, so for example, if I actually go out and work 4 hours in the morning, then split up in the middle with actually just a workout, it kind of gives me like a mental break. So it works really well. So I like working and then doing a workout and then going out there and doing another 4 hours of work. So, thinking about the question, it's like, how to get started in wholesaling? I actually feel like there's a smarter guy that can actually teach you wholesaling real estate than me. He's actually my business partner. Let's go see what he has to say about it. Yo.
What's up, Zach?
How's it going?
That's good.
What's up, guys? I'm with my old roommate, Rick.
Really? Your old roommate?
Yeah.
I guess it's true.
It's my dad, Rick Ginn. He is my business partner. We do our wholesaling together. We actually run our 7-figure wholesaling operations together. Kind of put you on the spot here with the camera. We got to talk here, So I'm here today. Obviously, we got a live stream we got to do today. But, I wanted to ask you, how do you get started in real estate wholesaling? We have so many new people, so many people DMing us, how do you get started in wholesaling? It's like, what's your advice for them,
Honestly, it's just really simple. You just got to take some basic steps and actions. And too many of you guys are consuming too much content and you're educating as opposed to going out there and actually taking the actions and finding deals.
I'm making content now, though. Is that bad?
No.
That's the thing, guys. We love making wholesaling real estate content and we love you guys watching our real estate wholesaling content, but just understand that there's a difference between too much analysis paralysis. You can watch all of our content, but If you're just taking too much time where it's actually hindering your success getting started, it's not good.
So you just want me to just like break down actually how to make money in wholesaling?
Let's do it.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna walk through the fundamentals of wholesaling, and so you can get kind of a broad picture of how this works. So the first thing you do is we gotta find a house, okay? And we gotta find what we call a distressed house. So it's just gonna be an ugly house, something where they need to sell the house as opposed to wanting to sell the house. So simply, we find these houses and we teach you the techniques on how to reach out to these sellers and engage them and see if they have interest in selling the house. Now, once I get interest from them, I go basically into a contract. So for simplicity, say I'm buying this house for $100,000. Okay, I have a contract, okay? And this is where wholesaling really works. So is you have this contract, so many people are used to just focusing on selling the house. The reality is we are selling the contract. So as a wholesaler, once you get the property under contract, is you now going to take that contract and you are going to go out and find what we call a cash buyer, AKA a rich landlord, somebody who has the ability to pay cash for the property and close quickly. What type of person is this? These are people that want to buy rental properties. They like to do fix and flips. You guys see those A&E TV shows, people like that, and they'll pay a premium for you to go out and find the properties because most of them are sick and tired of chasing it on MLS. So $100,000, I'm gonna market my contract, and simply I'm gonna go on social media groups, and we teach you how to do all this, and then I'm gonna find someone that will pay me a premium on it. So I'm gonna go out and market my contract for $120,000. So I find a cash buyer for this $120,000, and the difference between the two is basically $20,000. Now, what they do is basically take over my rights on the contract, and in return, they pay $100,000 to the original homeowner. They get exactly what they asked for, and then I capture the difference, which is $20,000 on it, and the beauty is there's no closing cost. I'm not dealing with realtors. I give the homeowner exactly what they want. And the really cool part is you can do this over and over and over again and again. And you avoid becoming a fix and flipper. Fix and flippers, for the most part, they get wiped out when markets drop. The beauty of wholesaling, it doesn't matter if the market's going up or down because you're never really owning the property, guys. You are capturing the difference. You are being paid to go out there and market and find distressed properties. You match them up with the cash buyer, which is actually the easier part of the contract, and then you collect the money in between. If you understand this, this is the principle of wholesaling, and you can do these 4, 5, 6, 10, 15 times in a month. In the beginning, it starts out a little bit slow, but after a while, you figure this out. And here's the best part is you don't need any of your own money. You don't need this massive education in the business. Honestly, within as little as 30 days, I can have you up and running and making profits just like this 20 grand. It's up to you. Here's the hard part is you have to actually take the action. Most people spend all their time studying, and they study and they study. The people that are truly successful in wholesaling in my 20 years career are the ones that are fearless and will go out and talk to hundreds and hundreds of homeowners. If you can get in that habit, you can learn the rest of wholesaling while you're doing it. Me and Zach make it very simple for you. Guys, I want you to be super successful in wholesaling. Don't overcomplicate this business. Remember, action over education. You can't do one without the other, but most people spend all their time on education and they don't want to go out and talk to people, and that doesn't work in wholesaling. So don't be that person. Go out and take massive action. Talk to people and get these fees right here. It's really simple. And as I said, most of these deals are taken down in less than 2 weeks. So traditional real estate can take up to 90 days. In 2 weeks, you can earn profits just like this. How do you do it? It's called wholesaling. Guys, it's super addictive. It's very profitable and it's a lot of fun. You definitely want to take a look at this.
What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here.
Rick Ginn here.
And in today's video, we're going to break down the entire wholesale real estate process for beginners. We're going to break down exactly how to get started wholesaling real estate. Before we break it down, let's answer the one question before we break it down. The most common question I get asked from beginner or from people I don't know already is wholesaling a scam? Wholesaling is not a scam. Like it's so funny because like every single time I get a real estate wholesaling check, guess who hands me the check?
Yeah.
An attorney, right?
Yeah.
It's the biggest scam in the world because I have the attorney conspiring with me, the title company.
Yeah.
I have the law on my side. Guys, we have a book right here. This is a book, How Real Estate Fortunes Are Made, okay? This book is from the 70s.
The pages are yellow in it.
The pages are yellow. This is talking about creative financing, wholesaling, real estate investing from George Bockel. Everyone's like, real estate investing, wholesaling. Guys, this has been done since the 70s, and he ain't a young fella. And he wrote this in the 70s. This has been being done since pretty much the 1900s, more or less, really when the banking industry came about. It became a lot easier. Who do you think are wholesaling? The big banks, the big corporations. How to make money in wholesaling real estate. Taking action. I recommend go to freewholesaling.com, learn exactly the entire wholesaling process again from A to Z. Get a marketing list, start marketing the sellers, get a deal locked up, sell it to a cash buyer, get your check, quit your job, create the empire of dreams, create the life of your dreams, and run off the sunset and become a full-time real estate wholesaler. That's the goal.